It was 0-0 last time out, which doesn't sound too exciting, but Coventry have stopped the rot. Good evening, Claudio. How are you?
Good evening. I'm not too bad, thanks. Yourself?
I'm good. I'd ask you for the highlights of the last game. Could we cover it in 10 seconds?
I can do it in less. It was a very competitive 0-0. There's chances both ends. We missed a couple of sitters. Stoke lad up front tried an acrobatic overhead kick from 4 yards out where he could have done anything else but that and score. In the end, it was a fair result, I think. We're just happy not to concede, basically. So it was good to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah. I just went on Jake Bidwell, who's had his criticisms this year, but he played really well. He was the most creative player, wasn't he, in this one?
Well, we played a 4-3-3, and he's a left-sided defender, and in a back four, it suits him. I think when he's played before, he's played as a wing-back, and that's not his role. He can't do the up and down the pitch and beat the last man on the wing. As a role, as a left-back, I thought he did great. He overlapped, got the balls over. I think got 14 crosses in or something. It was quite a high number of crosses into the box. Nobody on the end of them, but he got the crosses.
This is it. I mean, in terms of the lineup, is that one of the best formations that you've seen? If only you just had somebody to stick it in the back of the net.
I would like to think that on Saturday we go with it again. I think he can't keep chopping and changing now. He's got to decide, and it's the square holes and round pegs, isn't it? Scenario. If you've got a team of 11, play them in the right positions that suit those players. I think sometimes he's trying to be a bit too clever and force players out in positions they're not used to.
Can I also get your view on Callum O'Hare? And obviously we don't want to be too harsh on him, but I did read a little bit of criticism from some of the forums about, since he's been back, he's sort of lost the ability to run. What's your view?
Well, he's been out for 11 months. he's I think he spends a lot of time in the gym because obviously with an ACL you can't do much running for the first 3 or 4 months, and he's bulked up. Basically, he's got upper body, so he looks a bit different. But there was glimpses of him on last Saturday when we played against Stoke. I thought, well, you can see what he can do, but he's got to get up to speed, and that won't happen for probably a month or so.
And finally, just on the striker situation, are Wright and Sims better than Godden?
No, I think Godden, for his age, puts in a lot of work. He's a better finisher. I mean, he's gone with 3 up top. I don't think they're the right 3. I think we could do with Sakamoto out on the wing, one of the wings. Maybe keep Sims in it. I'm not sure. But I think when you've got 3 up top, you need 2 wider players to be more naturally wide players, I think, with your main striker down the middle. I just feel he's basically playing 3 centre forwards all at the same time. I think I think it will change on Saturday. I can see Sakamoto coming in.
Yeah. Okay, let's look ahead then to the Millwall game. Obviously, this is probably not the same Millwall side that you might have played 2 months ago. The new manager's come in, and we can't read too much into the away result at Sheffield Wednesday because we'll respect it's Sheffield Wednesday. But what do you make of Millwall, and what are your views going into this one?
Well, I'm surprised he got rid of the manager. I thought he was a good guy, actually. We have a very strange record at Millwall. I mean, last season we were 2 up, cruising. Should have gone 3 or 4 up and ended up losing 3-2. So I'm not sure. I feel I'm not even sure if it's a good time to play them or not. I mean, because people talk about the new manager bounce. I think it's a case of us regrouping after that draw and just taking our own game plan to Millwall. And I mean, they've not had a great start, really, have they? They've struggled as well. But I just feel we need to go there with a positive attitude and try and win the game. I think if we sit back and do nothing, we'll get taken apart. I mean, it literally will be the lion's den, won't it, so to speak?
Okay.
But I'd like to think we'd go at them.
Let's go. Score prediction from you.
Right. I'm going to be brave for a change.
We love bravery.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to have to start scoring soon, and why not do it down there? I'm going to go for a 2-1.
Hey, there we go.
I think a 2-1 win. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet again at the minute, but I fancy a 2-1.
Right. Let's hope for goals anyway. Thanks for joining us, Claudio. I know you're very busy on lots of other channels as well, which we'll put the links for down below in the description of this channel if you want to follow Claudio on all his other channels. Sky Blues Chat, is it? Have I got that right?
It's Sky Blue Fans TV. Amongst other things, yes.
It is such a busy man. I'm really, really grateful you can find the time to come and talk to us on here. It's always a pleasure. Enjoy the game. I know you'll be travelling down. Behave yourself in Millwall, though.
Oh, yes, definitely will be.
All right. Cheers, Claudio.
Cheers.
Nice one.